See, I'm disappointed in America not winning off of fossil fuels because they want to keep the petrodollar going as the world reserve status. So I'm inventing electric in-wheel motor generators within the four wheels. So while the four wheels are driving down the road, they become electric generators and they feed they feed the energy back into the battery. So you don't have to worry about plugging them in. You can drive long distances across country without having to stop to plug them in. But because of America, the politicians bipartisanly, they don't want to phase out the petrodollar because they have $35 trillion of debt. So they want to keep the purchasing power parity going in the hopes that they think that they can derive tax derivatives to pay for their federal debt of $35 trillion. So they want to keep the world pegged on gasoline in order to try to pay off that debt. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off to no end because I want to retrofit not only America's cars with my electric in-wheel motor generators, but I also want to retrofit China's cars and Europe's. And America they have me bogged down and refuse to give me my technologies. So I'm working with Xi to retrofit his vehicles. And then I'm going to work with the European Union, Germany, for they can retrofit their vehicles with my in-wheel motor generators. So without describing my design, the inner workings of it, imagine, as an analogy, imagine the four wheels while you're driving down the road and they're generating electric current because they're basically like a generator. It's built into the rims. So while the four wheels are driving down the road, they're replenishing the batteries while you're driving. And this is not regenerative braking. It's not regenerative braking. That also can be added on top of my design. My design is when you're driving, when you're speeding down the road and the four wheels are spinning, you have in-wheel electric generators built inside of the rims. So you could drive across country. You can drive from Philadelphia all the way to California and back and never had to stop one time to recharge your batteries. So I'm disappointed with Biden, his Green New Deal, his CHIP Act. That's another thing I'm inventing. The most advanced capability chips in the world. But because of the hypocrisy of the petrodollar, they want to embargo any Chinese cars from coming into America with my designs. They want to keep the gasoline guzzlers going. They want to keep the big three stuck on gasoline. Bipartisanly, they think that if they do this, they can buy themselves some time to pay their federal debt of $35 trillion off of gasoline. And that's a bipartisan effort. So I'm not the only one staggered. It's also the big three car industries. GM, Ford, all of them are staggered, including Teslas. So at the end of the day, I'm disappointed with the bureaucracy of the petrodollar politicians that they think that they got to keep the gas flowing. So I'm working with the Asian economies. I want to fit Japanese cars with this. Hondas, Toyotas, Nissans, Chinese cars with it. I want to retrofit Europe with it. That's why I want to work with Antonio Guterres on eliminating carbon emissions. And I'm also working on electric vehicle battery cells, the most lightest, compact, fast charging battery cells that ever exist in the auto industry at this moment. The battery packs that I'm going to put underneath electric cars are the lightest weight, fast charging battery packs that are capable of charging in 5 minutes. And the lightweight is Federlight underneath the electric vehicles, and they're fast charging. So I'm disappointed with the administration of the White House because I presented my technologies to Biden directly, and he procrastinated for reasons I can't fathom. For what reasons? I can't imagine why he procrastinated and squandered 4 years of my time. With the Build Back Better plan or the electric vehicles and the CHIP Act, he squandered 4 years of my time. Good for nothing. So at the end of the day, I'm working with the Asian car industries. I'm reaching out to China. I'm reaching out to France. I will be reaching out to the German Chancellor of Germany. And eventually, if I liberate the big three car industry manufacturers from the bureaucracy bottleneck of Congress gasoline dreams, I can finally retrofit America's vehicles with it.